there's a video on Facebook going around showcasing GameStop's new store layout. According to an IGN article, it says IGN sources say there's a test store in Oklahoma, the same state from which this video is from. And a second source familiar with GameStop's future reboot plans said that not all stores will look like the one in the video, that some stores redesigned to focus more on esports, retro games, or more traditional design. This one, I guess, is more focused on retro games. And other features like the wall-mounted tablet are more universal features that corporate will implement across all stores. The article says that the new store appears to ditch the glossy black and white aesthetic of current GameStop locations. Instead, the store now sports a more muted gray color aesthetic with faux wood paneling. The store is also sleeker and more streamlined with cleaner rows of games as well as a small table for video game apparel and figures. There's also a wall-mounted tablet in the store that customers can order from, as well as a sofa and HDTV located in the middle of the store. Furthermore, in the back of the store is a new space filled with CRT TVs. Those are like the old-time TVs, all right, before it went HD. And also a table to be used for, I guess, tabletop games. And so this is really all in an effort to get GameStop to turn their stores into more of a place where people can come to host live tournaments and live events. And after seeing the video of I guess it was an employee walking around the store showcasing the new design, I can say it doesn't look bad. It really doesn't look bad. There's a TV at the front of the store for gaming, I guess, on PlayStation, Xbox, your usual console, modern console games. They have like the aisleways, the center of the store has displays for merchandise, apparel, stuff like that. So that's reserved for non-video game stuff. And then, of course, the side of the walls are lined with games, like they always have been. So they've stuck with that. The store does look sleek. It does. It looks sleeker, I guess. And the back of the store is really what caught my eye because it looks like a gaming cafe or something of some sort. They have a table, like this little fold-out table in the middle with these four huge old-style, like tube-like TVs where I guess you can play retro games. Overall, I don't know if this is going to change a lot for GameStop. They've definitely redesigned it a little bit. I think what they're trying to do, which could possibly work or at least alleviate some of the losses that they're taking right now, is that they're trying to get people to come into their store and stay in their store. And to me, that's a smart move because if you can get people to come into your store to, let's say, play a game with friends or maybe other people, or pick up a tabletop game with people, or if they just feel like, playing a retro game, going to the back and playing that, that's great. And this kind of setup is great for locations where GameStop is in places like malls, right? If you have kids that you're taking to the mall and they want to, get out of the regular shopping areas that you're in, and they just want to play games, or if they look in GameStop and see, oh my gosh, there's actually stuff you can do in GameStop now. Like you can play games and you can find other people to play games with. Then I think kids and even people like me might be a little bit more interested to go in there because now GameStop is actually providing something that you can do in GameStop. And it's not that you couldn't play games in GameStop before, it's just that it didn't really seem much as welcome to play those games, and it didn't really seem like there was a chance to play games with other people there. And I think this could possibly be a good step for GameStop. It appears that they're making an environment conducive to having possibly strangers bonding over gaming, which is great. And like I said, if you can get people to come into your store to play games, whether it be with friends or people they don't know, and you can get them to stay for long enough, it may get them to purchase something. They showed a rack full of snacks. They've got apparel. There's other stuff besides games to look at when you're there. And if you're there for an hour or so playing a game with other people, you might feel like, oh, when you leave, I'll grab a snack, or oh, that action figure, that looks cool. And you might buy that. So it might drive a little bit of traffic into their stores, which might lead to increased sales. I mean, a lot of stores like to bring you in with certain things to make you first enter their store and then give you incentive to stay in their store. And if that's the plan for GameStop here, then who knows? It just might work. But really, just time will tell. This is just it seems like a prototype store. It seems like they're going to test it out. It's only on one location right now, and it sounds like they have a few other designs in mind that focus on other things, such as esports. This seems to be more like a retro gaming hub, and I don't know if that's really the strategy they should go for. If they should go for like 2 or 3 different types of design stores, that can become confusing. One of the best parts about having a storefront is, and being a chain like GameStop, is you want every single store to feel the same when you walk in. And if you provide a different experience in every single store that you walk into, that consistency is lost. If you walked into every single grocery store and it wasn't in a similar layout, if the produce and the meat weren't put on the edges, and all the other packaged goods were in the middle in a grocery store, if it was any other layout, it'd probably confuse people. There's a reason why chains like to keep their layouts very similar, because it provides consistency, and that's what people like in a company, is consistency. So, like I said, this seems like at least this seems like a move forward for GameStop. I don't know if I would call it great, but it is a move forward, and at least they're trying something. With that being said, what do you think? What do you think it looks like? Do you think it looks good? Would this bring you into the store? Is this going to invigorate you to want to shop at GameStop again? Are you maybe going to hit up your local GameStop if they do change the design like this? And do you think this is going to ultimately help them going forward? So anything you think, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and that's it.